Hi Brenda, I'm Conan. After I accepting this course, these three key ideas changed my view of conflict, and I learned the definition of conflict through 3 months of studies, and I learned what is conflict management, what is the crucial accountability, and what is the accountability crucial conversation, and the definition of negotiation. In the previous life experience, I summarized some examples. The conflict is defined as a process that begins when a person feels that another person has a negative impact on something they care about. There was an example of conflict in my persuasive life experience. The topic of conflict is about where do I develop after graduation. And my parents' idea is let me find a job in Canada, but I have my own career plan. I think going back to China is a good choice for me. So the conflict happened, and the motivational value system I use is knowing to competition, and I think their motivational value system is confidence to guidance. Their intention were clear to persuade me to let me find a stable job in Canada after graduation. Uh, Based on what I learned from the textbook, ability to compete according to your own judgment, and to get others in a fair and effective manner. I stuck to my principles in the discussion and carefully analyzed my parents' proposals. My parents' motivational value system was to take the challenge and be competitive. They wanted absolute leadership to compel me to accept their proposals. After I learned the 5 frameworks for avoiding conflict, I have I have found a bifurcation, try to avoid sensitive emotions during a conflict. During a conflict, it's easy for both sides to anger over the topic of discussion, and the result is that emotional remarks make it more difficult for both sides to negotiate. So the best way to resolve a conflict is to communicate, just like what I learned about conflict management. If you don't resolve or let the conflict go, it will continue. If you can't convince the other person completely, try to create results. In communication, we will find out what are the difference between the two sides, and try to find a common ground while understanding the differences. In addition, I was attracted by the crucial accountability. By reading the book Crucial Accountability, I discovered some of my key findings, and then took a self-assessment test to observe, analyze, and reflect. Self-improvement. As long as we think we are good, we can become better. After improving my professional ability and language communication ability, I can better lead others to complete excellent work and lead others to have a positive attention. Modesty is understand self-physiological consoling, appropriately tolerate subordinate, do not deal with all affairs and personal management with fixed concept, flexible use of people around each idea, and find the detail around. Be brave enough to tolerate the things you can't change, and be conscious about the things you can. When you in the challenge, a difficult challenge, don't make a mess, but deal with it calmly. Organization and coordination strive for the best combination of all aspects, giving full play to everyone's ability, and correct mistakes as soon as possible. Develop your emotional intelligence and know how to use it well. Everyone has a different personality, matched and and deal with the world in different ways. There should be a people oriented concept, no matter colleagues or a subordinate. Also, the 4 key principles for negotiation helps me to negotiate in the future. Every negotiator has 2 kind of interests, substantive interests and relational interests. The first takes in negotiation is listening, analyze and give feedback after the other part has expressed their intention. The unlimited goal of every negotiation is to achieve win-win terms, and stick to objective standards interests of trying to extra benefit from partners for your own benefits. So that's all I learned in this semester, and comparing with my life experience, I'm appreciate to you for teaching me how to resolve conflict when I in the future career, and thank you so much. Take care.